In this video, I will be showing you guys how to perform a long division, simply division of polynomials. Suppose you are asked to divide a polynomial of degree n by polynomials of degree n. What happens in this case is that this polynomial of degree n can be divided by polynomial of degree m, provided that your degree of n is greater than what? M. What I mean is that, let's say you are given a polynomial of degree 2 and you are asked to divide it by polynomial of degree 3. Notice 2 divided by 3. In this kind of situation, you cannot perform a long division. So what happens is that, if, let's say, you are asked to perform a long division on polynomial of degree 3 and you are asked to divide it by polynomial of degree 2, this can actually work well. Right? In this case, you are going to have something like, this is actually one whole number, right? 1 all over 2. So in this case, this actually means here you have your, what this theory is called a name. It has a name called dividend. You call this your dividend, right? So in this case now, you called your 2, you call it your divisor, right? Then in this expression, we have what is known as the remainder and also the what? The quotient. In this case now, this is your what? This is your quotient. Right? You have this to be your what? To be your remainder. Right? And you have your these two to be what? To be your divisor. Right? So now, as far as division of polynomial is concerned, these are the parameters that we'll be using. We must be given a dividend and also a divisor, so that we are going to use it to generate what is known as the what? The remainder and also the quotient. Now, suppose you are given a function f of x. You are given a function f of x to be equal 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. You are asked to divide it by what? Divide function f of x by function p of x, which is equal x plus 2. In this kind of situation, you can actually divide it because the power of x here is 2 and the power of x here is what? Is 1. So you go ahead and form the first step. You go ahead and draw a root-like structure, right? So at this center, you're going to place your divided, which is this. You're going to place your divided, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 4, right? That's the first step. So the next step is that you place your divisor, which is x plus 2. You place it here. Then after that, you go ahead and divide. But before that, this make up your step 1. Then let's simply move to step 2. Step 2. So step 2, you are given a what? A root-like structure, right? Then inside the root-like structure, you already have your what? Your 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. Then you have what? X plus 2. So now what you're going to do is that you go ahead and what? And divide. Divide in this case means you're going to bring your 3x squared out. 3x squared divided by what do you have here? X, right? All in all, x will cancel one of the x, so that you're going to have this word 3x. Simply, you're going to have to be 3x squared. This is actually inverse. You bring this is raised power of 1. You bring it to the up. Here you're going to have to what? Minus 1. So here you're going to have to what? 3x. 2 minus 1 is what? Is 1. So that's why you're having to what? To be 3x. Then you place your 3x here. That's step 2. Then step 3 now. Step 3, you have a what? A root-like structure again. You are given everything that is inside is actually 3x squared, right? Then you have this what? Minus 2x plus 4. Then you have this what? X plus 2. Then you have your what? Your 3x at the top. Right? So what you are going to do now is that you are going to use this 3x to multiply everything here. 3x multiplied by this, that's what? 3x squared. Right? Then 3x multiplied by 2, that's what? That's plus 6x. Right? So now that's just step 3. Then let's simply move to what? Step 4. I'm solving it step by step so that you guys can understand it very well. So here you are going to what? You are giving a root-like structure here, right? You are having x plus 2 outside. You are having x plus 2. Then on the top, you are on inside, you have your divided, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. Right? So here you're having 3x. Then at the downward part, you are going to have 3x squared plus 6x. Right? So now since you are having this, what you are going to do is that you go ahead and what? And subtract. Step 4, you subtract. What are you subtracting? Everything that is inside here. Subtracting this, you're going to have it to be, 3x squared minus 3x squared. This and this will fall out. Then here you're going to have to be minus 2x. Then again you're having what? Minus 6x. Minus 2x minus 6x, that will give us what? Minus 8x. Then here you are just having only 4 here. You are not having anything here. That will be 4 plus 1 minus 0 is still what? Plus 4. That's step 4. Then the next step, which is what? Step 5. You're going to have to be what? You are given a root-like structure. Right? So outside this, you are having your divisor, which is x plus 2. Then inside this, you are having your dividend, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. Right? And here you are having 3x squared plus 6. Right? Then you've already subtracted it. Right? You've already subtracted it. Then you have it to what? You have it to be minus 8x plus 4. Then at the top, you have what? 3x. Now, step 5, what you are going to do now is that you check your remainder, right? You have the remainder here. What the power of x at the remainder side, is it greater than this? If it is greater than this, you can still go ahead and perform log division. But if it is equal, since we are having here one here, we are having 1 here, it is equal. If it is equal, you're going to perform a long division. But if the power of x here is 2 and this is 1, you cannot perform long division again. Since, don't forget, these are divided and these are what? Our divisor. But this is the remainder of the divided. So now here we can still perform one more long division. Performing long division here, we're going to have it to be, that's minus 8x divided by x. This will cancel this out. Then you are having minus 8. You simply put your minus 8 here. Then you're going to use this minus 8 to multiply everything here. According to what? To step 4. That's step 3 rather. You're going to use minus 8 to multiply everything here. Minus 8 multiplied by this will give us what? That's minus 8x. Then minus 8 multiplied by plus 2, that will give us what? That's minus 16. Right? So here, let's go ahead and what? And subtract. Let's subtract here. So subtracting, you're going to have to be minus 8. That's minus 8x, right? Then minus into bracket 8x. This will cancel out. Then here you're having to what? Plus 4 minus into bracket minus 16. That's actually what? This will actually be what? Plus. That will be 4 plus 16. This is actually what? 20. Right? So after that, you now go ahead and what? And use here an expression, which is Q plus R over D. Your R is the remainder. Right? Your D is the divisor rather. Your Q is the quotient. Right? So now in this case, using this expression, our quotient is taken to be what? To be this, which is 3x minus 8. This is our quotient. That's actually 3x minus 8. Then next thing, we have a plus. Your remainder is 20. That's 20 divided by what? Your divisor. What's the divisor? That's x plus 2. Right? It shows us this expression is actually the same thing as writing 3x squared minus 2x plus 4, which is equals to 3x minus 8 plus 20 divided by what? X plus 2. So this expression is actually equal to this divided by what? Divided by x plus 2. So to summarize all this, what you actually need to know here is that this is our divided. You're going to place your divided here inside. Divided is always found at the numerator side. Then your divisor is always present at the denominator, which is what? Which is divisor. What you have as your denominator is your divisor. Then after that, what you have here is still in process. Right? So it's still in process. Then you move to step 3. What do you have here? After having this, use it to multiply, you are seeing what? In process. Then after that, you move to step 4. You are seeing what? In process. But here, this is your first remainder. If the first remainder, the power of x at the remainder side, is greater than that of the one of the divisor, you can still perform long division. Or if it is equal, you can still perform long division. Then after that, you move to step 5. Step 5, we have our what? Our remainder to be this, right? These are remainder, these are what? These are divisor. These are what? Our quotient. And these are what? Divided. So now, if you guys enjoy this video, do well to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to solve more questions on this long division. I'm going to solve different questions on it. So you guys should just give this video a thumbs up and do well to drop what you feel about this video in the comment box below. Another thing I'm going to do here is that I'm going to solve different questions on this division of polynomials. Do well to check the playlist out. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.